Every week on the Pet Show, I run out of time to get to all the topics I want to get to. So, what I decided to do is every week, right after the show, I'll be posting those items that I didn't get to on the show on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Warren Eckstein. Let me give you an example. On this week, I didn't get to this topic, and it's a real important one. Have you had a lot of trouble getting to see your veterinarian lately? Long waits. When you get there, you can't go inside. Well, there's an alternative. It's called house call vets, and more people are using them. And it's not a bad idea for a couple of different reasons. In fact, just recently, I had my vet come to my home and take care of Molly and Willie, give them their shots, and actually express their anal glands, whatever they had to do. So that's an alternative for people that are considering that they don't want to wait or they can't get in to see their veterinarian. Also, from that perspective, I want you to understand this. Many dogs and cats, look who I'm telling, when you go to the vet, they're really stressed out. I understand that. I'm stressed out when I go to the doctor. In fact, there's something called white coat hypertension, which means your blood pressure and anxiety level actually increases when you go to the doctor, and it's no different to your pets when they go to the veterinarian. So perhaps one of the better things to do is, if it's a non-emergency, obviously, is have a veterinarian come into the home to take care of your dog or to take care of your cat. Number one, it's more comfortable for you. It's more comfortable for your dog or cat. And I think it gives you the opportunity to kind of ask the questions and show your home to the vet for any different types of reasons that your dog or cat might be behaving or a change in behaviors that are taking place. So it's an alternative you may want to consider. It doesn't replace, emergencies, but most in-home veterinarians, like my own, have animal hospitals they work with besides that. So when they have to do surgery, maybe you can get surgery for a Wednesday in a week or so at an animal hospital. But it's something to take into consideration. I mean, I got a call recently from a listener, I believe it was in Nebraska or maybe Dakota, and they said to me, Warren, my dog had an emergency situation, and I called around, and I had to wait like 6 hours to get to a veterinarian. And I understand that there are more rural areas that are a lot more difficult, but it's something to consider. People that have large farms and horses, they often take have vets come to the house. So it's something to take into consideration. So think about it. There are more and more veterinarians. There's obviously a shortage of veterinarians, which we all know about right now. But if you're considering having a vet that makes house calls, check them out carefully, like you check at any doctor. But I think you're going to be kind of interested in it because, as I said earlier, who's not stressed out when they take their dog or cat to the vet? But having the vet come to your house just might be the alternative to resolving that issue. Another thing that's important as well, I never quite understood when veterinarians have hospitals. They have places, dogs, cats, dogs, and they're all kind of near each other. Years ago, I worked with an animal hospital in New York, owned by a good friend of mine. In fact, the head of the New York State Veterinary Medical Association, Dr. Ahern. And I helped him kind of build his animal hospital. When I say helped him build it, I helped him design. Say, why don't we make little boxes, little enclosures, so that a dog here and there's a dog next to him, but there's a wall between them, a little wall between them, which makes everyone feel a lot more comfortable. So another alternative is actually consider in-home veterinary medicine. Think about it. Speak to many different vets. Get their options. Check them out carefully. Hope this helps. But again, as I said, with the shortage of veterinarians and the waiting time right now with this whole corona thing going on, you may want to consider in-home veterinary care for your pet. It works. I just had my vet come to my house. Hey, have a great day. We'll speak to you next week. Be sure to join and ask questions in the comments section down below. Every week, I'll be giving away 5 jars of my best-selling Hugs and Kisses vitamin mineral supplements to folks who join the fun and comment on the video.